Jump Force is officially out, and for many of you who are big fans of the Shonen Jump manga or anime series, it'll be a trip down memory lane. The game features a roster of almost 40 characters that help usher in the title as a celebration of 50 years of Weekly Shonen Jump. While some critics feel that the game is all fun but lacks story substance, those of you looking for a great fighting game will not be disappointed. And naturally, with a roster that large, there's quite a few Easter eggs that have been included in the title. So today, we are counting down the ones we've spotted with our list of the Easter eggs you missed in Jump Force. And since the game is brand spanking new, this is by no means a comprehensive list. So with that in mind, let's jump to it. Sorry, had to. Number 3. Special quotes. Perhaps the most notable Easter eggs throughout the Jump Force game are the characters' special quotes when facing off against specific foes. Now, fans of each of these series will pick out these specific interactions as references to events that have happened in their respective shows or manga. Since there's a lot, we're just gonna play them through for you guys to check out. Alright, so let's get specific about a few of these now. One of the biggest references from those special quotes is one between Luffy and Zoro, which specifically references the battle that they had on Whiskey Peak in his show, One Piece. Here is what happened.
You know you're really a moron. This time I'm not gonna hold back. It'll be your own fault if you die.
Sounds good to me!
And now, here's the interaction in the game. It's just a sentence, but adds some nice weight to their battle in the game that is real fun. Another great one from One Piece is the interaction between Luffy and Hancock, where the Pirate Empress expresses how she'd be a great wife for Luffy, but he rejects her. This is a reference to how the character initially hated Luffy, thinking he was selfish when they first encountered one another, but then was surprised when he proved to be anything but, and eventually began to fall for him, something that Luffy's never really been down for.
Luffy, わらわはとても良き妻になれると思うぞ。
結婚はしねえ。
Goku from the Dragon Ball franchise also has a few pretty dope interactions, specifically with Frieza and Vegeta. Frieza, who has notoriously been defeated by Goku time and time again, says to the Saiyan at the start of their matchup, "Maybe I'll just kill you right away this time." To which Goku responds in true Goku nature, "Guess you'll never know till you try."
今回はあなたを一瞬で殺してしまうかもしれません。
やってみなきゃわかんねえさ。
But perhaps a more satisfying line comes from Vegeta, when Goku and Vegeta face off against each other.
ベジータ、オラが相手だ。
今日こそ俺の勝利だ。見ていろカカロット。
Kakarot is Goku's birth name, and the name Vegeta called him for years. The two have a long history of antagonizing each other, with Vegeta never quite defeating his rival, despite always being very close in power level to him on several occasions. And at number 2, racist Deku. Speaking of interactions, this one, which isn't quite an Easter egg or a reference, has set the internet ablaze. When Deku, the main protagonist from My Hero Academia, encounters Piccolo from the Dragon Ball franchise, he immediately thinks that Piccolo is a villain. While that is technically true somewhat, the character was a villain in the series in the past, in Dragon Ball Z and onwards, he's anything but. And those of you who played the game have pointed out that this might actually be super racist of Deku, assuming that the green Namek is actually a baddie because of the color of his skin. Thoughts? Feelings, everyone? And finally, in at number 1, Ladies Man. The biggest Easter egg found in the game so far features One Piece's Sanji. When facing off against any female characters in the game, Sanji doesn't do any damage. Instead, he tosses hearts at them while you try to attack, and has hearts in his eyes. And he does 0 damage to them. So yeah, lots of love and 0 damage. This is a reference to how the character is a major ladies man in One Piece. He has a tendency to do a complete 180 when in the presence of women in the show, crushing hard on many an occasion. Sanji's normal attacks are replaced with visual gags, including a grab move in which he tries to court these ladies, with them responding to this move by slapping him. It's not the first time the character has been depicted this way in a video game title either. In One Piece Burning Blood, there was another Easter egg in the same vein from the same developers as Jump Force, and Sanji pulls a very similar stunt. Fear not though, rumor has it that this only happens when Sanji is in single player mode, so it won't mess with any of your online play. Alright, there we have it friends, what other Easter eggs and references have you picked up on in the game? Give us a shout in those comments below and let us know. And while you're at it, why not click that like button and subscribe to Top 10 Gaming? We'd love it if you stuck around with us some more. In the meantime though, thanks for watching friends, I'll catch you all in the next video.